Welcome to the Women's Connection. I'm Barry Louise Switson, your moderator. The Women's Connection is a program about events shaping women's lives and helping one gain authentic power on a personal or professional level. So won't you stay tuned?
And preservatives. It's good for health, and I advise all the women in business or that wants to be do business to join to all the activities that is possible. So just to fulfill your dreams. The market is huge. There is market for everyone, and I think you guys can join at Summer Friends Food or all the activities that is possible, so that you have your future or your dreams comes through in the world. There is market for everyone. Thank you.
My name is Jane Maina. I'm the Managing Director of Vert Limited. At Vert Limited, we work with smallholder farmers, most of whom are women, to grow fruits and vegetables, which we then bring to our factory and turn them into different delights. We also work with young women who are mainly engaged at the factory level, both at the technical and management level, to get the products that we then sell to the world. My advice to women, those in the rural area and those young women who are upcoming, is that let's keep doing this. We can do it just as well, and we need to stand and get counted at the business. We participate in formal business. Let's do it.
My name is Victoria Mwafulira. I am from Malawi, from a company called Homes Industries Limited. I am founder and managing director of Homes Industries since 2016. This company was formed because we saw the gap in how food was being mismanaged, but also the gap in the access to markets for women that are growing this food. And so Homes Industries was born. We are in 5 value chains at the moment: rice, sunflower, groundnuts, as well as honey. These are made and processed into products like sunflower cooking oil, peanut butter, peanut flour, as well as brown and white rice. We are at the fancy food, an opportunity we seek to find entry into the American market. We have already exported about 25 tons of rice into Washington, D.C., and we look forward to accessing more markets and improving the market share of the women that grow these products. If we grow these products through an outgrower scheme of a network of 8,000 smallholder farmers, 80% of which are women and youth. These are all in the district, or all across the districts of Karonga, Chitipa, as well as Nkatabe, all in northern Malawi.
Hi, I'm Elisabeth Stein, founder and CEO of Purely Elisabeth, and I started the company 15 years ago. I was a holistic nutrition counselor and really looking to create better for you, more delicious products to really help our community thrive on their wellness journey. So any advice to any other women who are looking to get into the natural food space or just anything is really just to go for it, to feel the fear and do it anyway and go after that thing that you're wanting to go after.
Did you have trouble funding your company?
I did not, actually. It was certainly a struggle along the way, but eventually to find the right partners and being able to fundraise when we didn't need the money. So we were coming from a better place and rather than being, desperate for needing to fundraise at the time.
My name is Jane Carroll, and my company is Jane Foodie. We are a New York-based company manufacturing in the Hudson Valley. And we were lucky enough to display and launch here at the Fancy Food Show at the Jacob Javits. And we won a Sophie Gold for Best in Soup. And last night we also won Outstanding New Product of the Year. So we're very, very excited. I started this company in 2015 after I had a heart attack at 41. And my doctor said that I needed to take up yoga and to start eating better. So I decided that I would open a little cafe in a little town where my family all lived and experiment with recipes and try to make a living out of eating healthier, which led me on a journey of researching products in the store and what was on the shelves. And I was a little horrified by what I found. So I was born and raised in the Bronx. I was a single mother raising a son. And this was my second go around for a business. And I decided that I would start researching how to get healthier food, but comfort food that we all know and love, just made simple and healthier. And I found a process called flash freezing. So it literally takes the food out of the oven down to -40 in 90 minutes. And it doesn't affect the texture, the taste, or the nutrition in the food. It's phenomenal. So I created my own packaging from scratch on Canva and started packaging up some of the food that I was making for catering. I also catered for Lionsgate Studios and created a whole flash frozen food line, which starts from appetizers to main courses to desserts. And we are hoping to pick up a distributor here. We've had a lot of interest.
Hi, my name is Catarina. I'm from Portugal, and I started Swee because ice cream is usually full of fats, calories, and sugar, and you feel really bad afterwards. And then you can go for the vegan and healthy, but the vegan is also full of sugar, and the healthy doesn't taste good. So I wanted to create an option that fulfills that need. This is a very rich and creamy ice cream that's still very low in sugar and half of the fats and half of the calories. An advice that I have for women is don't get intimidated in an industry that's mainly a men industry, because we're in this together and we can do anything we want.
Miss Fernanda, I'm from Portugal and I'm the female owner of Nolita, a brand that aims to help people to eat less sugar in delicious ways. In my health journey, I discovered that sweeteners are even worse for our health than sugars. So I decided to create products that don't have any sugars nor sweeteners. We have a proprietary process that is now patent pending that enables us to use fiber to caramelize our products. And this has been a challenging journey. And if I could give one advice to other female founders, I would say don't give up. Be aggressive, always believe in yourself and in your products, and you are amazing. So feel amazing. Know that you are challenging the world, you are challenging the business world. So you have to be tough, but don't give up.
Hi, I'm Kate McAleer, aka the Candy Queen. I'm owner of Bixby Chocolate. We are out of Rockland, Maine. We are our state's first and only bean-to-bar chocolate maker. And super excited to be here at the Fancy Food Show. We won a Sophie Award for our Belize bar. And advice for women in business. I would look into the woman-owned certification by WeBank. WBENC. It's a great certification for women-owned businesses, and you can put that logo on your package. It's really gaining in terms of awareness, and I think people want to buy women-owned.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Elise Scott. I'm the owner of Dr. Moss Jamaica, the world's greatest drink. We're an organic, vegan sea moss brand. We're based out of Brooklyn, New York. We've been in business since 2020, since the beginning of the pandemic. My fiance is actually Jamaican, and they have been taking sea moss for so many years. And we have known that it has helped rid the body of diseases and help boost your immune system. During COVID, we wanted wanted to help people boost their immune system in a healthy way. And we actually expanded our line of drinks with some amazing flavors. All of our drinks are 100% vegan, no sugar, no dairy. Since then, we've been on an upward trajectory, and we've added some amazing additional drinks to our line. Like, we have the first ever coffee sea moss, which contains no sugar and dairy. So you can get your boost of caffeine in the morning and also get 92 essential vitamins and minerals. I wouldn't have done anything differently. I feel like COVID was a blessing and a curse in the same instance. We're at the Fancy Foods Trade Show now, and prior to COVID, I actually used to come here to scout customers. I used to be an account manager in glass and plastic packaging, and now I'm actually debuting my business, which is a blessing. I would love for you guys to check us out online. We're at Dr. Dr. Moss, MOSS Jamaica, JAMAICA. I think that everyone should be mindful of their health and take health into their own hands, and just be mindful of what you're putting into your body. It's very, very important, as this is your temple. Please feel free to check us out and moss up. Have a great one, guys. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Allison Lin. I'm the founder of Air Puffcorn. We are a sibling-founded company. We launched in 2020, right around the pandemic, which was a bit of a challenge, but we've grown since then. We were recently on Shark Tank. So my brother and I, as co-founders, and another brother as our CFO. And so our brand is Air Puffcorn. It is better than popcorn. It doesn't get caught in your teeth. It's gluten-free, non-GMO, and so we're a family-friendly company, and we're for sale in about 8,000 stores across the country.
What advice would you give to women?
For women, it's tough, I think, especially to raise funding, as a female-founded company, but just keep trying, keep doing what you're doing. Lean on other women. We have some fantastic mentors that have really helped us along the way, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Mara Levy with Mara's Homemade, also known as Mara's Southern Kitchen. We had a restaurant for over 20 years in New York, both in Manhattan and on Long Island. We closed it, and I still love to cook. So now I'm creating many of the items that we did at the restaurant. I'm doing at street fairs, supplying wholesale to retail stores in Long Island, and you can buy it online. My pickles, the no mayo coleslaw, the seasonings, and I started making hot honey because I like to stay up on trends. I use raw honey. I'm learning more and more about honey. And what I advise women who want to do something, pursue what you love and find your way to do it, to get it out. We're doing street fairs now to get it out to the public, and it's available online. We're trying to get it out so we can still make a living. And that's what I suggest for you.
Which is the very north of the left bank of Bordeaux, after north of Pauillac, and it's a family-owned property, very beautiful, with 200 acres of vineyards. And in Saint-Estèphe we make, big and structured, very solid wines. And what I like about Phelan, Segur and my wines is that they are more on the finesse and the elegance. I don't know if it's a lady's touch. I don't think it is, but I think that's how they show. And I've always been working in the wine industry. I must say that I started in Napa a long time ago, surrounded by already a lot of ladies and men that were very open and very enthusiastic, and I think I fell in love with wine there. And since I have never stopped working in the wine industry, and I'm surrounded by a team who is much, actually I think more female than male, because they are always very courageous and very involved, and it's a pleasure to work with them.
Hi, I'm Kinou Hachemian. I'm the co-owner of Chateau Lynch-Bages, Chateau Haut-Bataillé, and Chateau Homme de Pes. And these wineries have been in my family now for 4 generations. There's a few siblings involved in running the estates, 4 of us, my brother and 2 of my sisters. So we all work together and we work well together, and I think it's very important that every family member has a role in the family business, and my particular role is to be a brand ambassador, and I travel mainly in North America to talk about our wines and taste wines with our new friends that we make around the world, and it's a great privilege to represent the family.
Lecompte Cuvelier, I'm the general manager of Chateau Leoville-poyferre. So it's a second classified growth in Saint-Julien. I belong to the family owner and I joined the estate in 2018. So my advice for all women is trust yourself about what you are able to do, because for me it was a new job. When I was 47, I decided to change of job to join the family estate, and so I went back to university for 2 years, and so that's why I say every day to my daughter, just trust yourself, don't be scared, don't be afraid of what you can do or not, and you have the power, and so work for it.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Emeline Borie. I am the co-owner of Grand-Puy-Lacoste. I have the luck to own this estate with my parents and my brother and sisters. I also the marketing director of this estate. Grand-Puy-Lacoste is a Pauillac estate. It's a classified growth from 1855. And we are located in Pauillac, so the wines are pretty good with nice tannins. But what we like to say is, like, in a certain way we have a feminine touch, because it's a wine with a beautiful balance, beautiful necks, but super elegant, very classy. And the vintage that we are showing today is a 2022, which is just perfect to taste, with as I said, this beautiful balance, good ripeness, but also the freshness and the acidity. So as you see, I'm a woman. Our technical director, or R&D director, she's also a woman, so women have the power in the wine nowadays. Not maybe, but we try to put to push the women in that business. So I definitely hope that you will enjoy wines in general, and if you have the opportunity to taste Grand-Puy-Lacoste, I hope you will like it. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Lilian Barton Sartorius from the Chateaus Langoa Barton, Leoville Barton and Mauvaisin Barton, all on the left bank in Bordeaux. I always enjoy coming to New York. The people are so friendly and professional about the wine. And just to say that I was very glad to get into the wine trade. Okay, it seemed easy because I'm the owner now. I inherited from my father, but I've always enjoyed differences in the weather every year and sharing my wine with lovely, friendly people.
Hello, my name is Veronique Bonnie. I'm the co-owner of Chateau Malartic Lagraviere, Grand Cru classé, located in Bordeaux, in the Pessac-Léognan appellation. I have been involved with the family estates for over 20 years, as my parents purchased it in 1997, and we are now the second generation with my brother. I want to say that wine is all about hard work, a work of details, a work of passion, and above all, if we make all this, is to be able to share it with the people we like. And I know that as women, we do a lot of things all day long, and we are able to jump from one aspect to the others. Well, about wine it's the same, but being a teamwork and being able to really share your passion and your love for the product is what we know, and we like to make very elegant wines that are the result of a long work, but it's really wines that are being able to age for a long time, like we do, and they age beautifully, like we do. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mathilde Lurton. I am the owner with my family of Chateau Lagraviere in Pessac-Léognan. I cannot say any more than women get into the wine business. It's a passionate world. You will never be bored, never in your life, in between wine tasting, wine production. selling the wines, discussing with also consumer, sharing it. It's a never-ending story, and it's about curiosity about your production, but curiosity to people as well. So, come on, more women, we need you into the wine industry.
I am Elise de Bayancourt. I am the owner of Chateau Gazin, and it's in my family since 100 years. I am the 5th generation of Chateau Gazin. I'm not the winemaker, but I am the daughter of the family, and I'm very happy to help the winemaker for make the wine. My estate is in Pomerol. Chateau Gazin, it's a marvelous terroir of Merlot and blue clay. For this year, on 2022, they are 94% Merlot and 3% Cabernet Franc and 3% Cabernet Sauvignon. It is. We are very happy with this year because the Merlot it's a marvelous cépage. Okay, you can taste if you want now because my label is very famous, and today it's a wine make with me, and I am a woman very happy with this estate family. Thank you.
So this is Chateau La Tour Blanche. We are located in Sauternes, France. This is a public high school as well. Our chateau is owned by the region. Our most recent owner, he lost his wife during childbirth and his 2 twin babies, and so he basically vowed to never remarry again, meaning he wouldn't have any children to pass on all of this wealth to. So he decided to gift it to the region with the one condition that it become a free high school centered around wine studies. So today we are located in Sauternes, France, where we have a very specific microclimate. We have a ton of humidity in the morning that brings about a fungus called the Botrytis cinerea, the noble rot, that attacks our grapes and then oxidizes them.
Hello, I'm Julie Averbach, the author of The Art of Trader Joe's. This book originated as my Yale thesis in art history, and it uncovers the secret and surprising stories behind the art at Trader Joe's, from the product packaging to the handmade murals and signs. And the goal is really to inspire people to appreciate the grocery store through the lens of an art gallery. So I hope you enjoy it.
My name is Elisabett Currado Vietti. I belong to the Piemonte land in Italy, northeast, close to France. I was born in a winery, so my love for wine was natural. I started to work with my father in the winery when I was 8 years old, and then I became a winemaker in Alba, and I was one of the first girls who started to becoming a winemaker. But for me it was quite natural because I don't feel I never had the feeling of being different. If you are a wine lover, if you like the production part, that's natural for you. And then I moved out from the family winery, and I went to work with those family of friends of mine, Castello Gabiano, the Marcois Giacomo Cattaneo, and we did a lot of wine projects together. We started a new winery in Liguria with autochthon varieties right in the back of Genova. And then we have this beautiful place in the Monferrato where we work mostly on autochthon varieties. Like we have the Gabbiano, that is the second smallest denomination in Italy. So about the fact of being a woman in wine is being so long that I'm being in wine, then I don't feel any difference between me and my masculine friends. So welcome to Gabiano anytime. Welcome to the wine business, actually, to the wine world, and enjoy it.
Hi, this is Erica. I work for my family business. It's a winery in Friuli, Venezia Giulia, between Udine and Cividale. This is I started with the company 2 years ago when I went back home to Italy after I did my studies abroad, and I decided to join my family because like from my whole life I've been passionate about this industry. Even though I need to say that I've been struggling maybe a little back home because like it's an industry where a lot of men are let's say working on. So I especially in Friuli, I'm one of the few women from families working there. I would say to always believe in yourself and know that you're enough and that you can do a lot. So just do your best and believe in yourself again.
Hello, I'm America Bonomo, and together with my family we are the owner of Monte del Frau Winery, a beautiful winery located in Verona, exactly in Somma Campagna, in between the south part of the Garda Lake and the downtown of Verona. My entrance in my family business was more or less 27 years ago. I studied law, and to become a lawyer I used to work in the vineyard, so I had a 360 degrees about the prospect about what does it mean produce wines in Italy, and was love at first sight. The opening mind of this business developed a lot of my passion in my brain, and Cadelmagro, the 15-time free glasses Gambero Rosso that we presented today at these free glasses, at the end was developed from my big passion in white wines. So for me is love this wine because represent my territory, my genetic origin, and also the trade union in between my father, the visionary in the vineyards, and my idea of a white wine where finesse, elegance, complexity, and huge body represent the smartness of a lady in a white glass of wine. That's Cadelmagro, that's Custoza Superiore.